So let's talk about lot control and why there may be a need for lot control. One is that we could have recalls. And so if you ever had the unfortunate problem of dealing with a recall, it's an issue because your automobile may have a problem. You may have an issue with some electronic product you bought, or even worse is you may have a problem with some food. And so it's important to have information about the time and day and date of when products were made. Now, from a manufacturing viewpoint, sometimes in the past you didn't have dates. I can remember when you would buy Coca-Cola and there'd be no expiration date or any lot information on it whatsoever. And then they marketed it as a wonderful thing about they would issue it to the store, and you would know that it would be good for 90 days or whatever, and so you were getting higher quality. Well, in reality, the only thing they were getting a way to track their product and knowing where they delivered it, and marketing did their thing and spun it as something that is good. Lot control really came out as a big thing that was needed, particularly for medical products or anything that goes for human consumption, with the Tylenol scare, where people were putting poison into Tylenol pills, and this led to a number of people being poisoned and who died as a result. So expiration dates and lot tracking came into the process. Now, we also want to be sure that we can have lot control for product differentiation. Anyone who's bought stain or dye know that it's important that you can match lots or have issues where you can box in paints so that you get similar colors and your walls don't have different colors on them. So if you don't have a robust lot control system, you're potentially going to run into problems. Lot control is something that's important. It's a key component to being in compliance with some FDA requirements for those of you who are in food manufacturing. The more that information you can provide on lot range, the better chance you have of identifying what products you need to isolate. It's tough when you have to send out a letter to your customers saying, well, we have a problem with the product and we're really not sure which ones that you have in your inventory or in your final product yourselves are affected by these issues. So to save yourselves some embarrassment and to have better control, setting up your lot information is going to be important. Now you can do this by saying we're going to timestamp everything when it's produced, or we're going to maintain lot control to the day, so you just know that if there was an issue that day, that you can track it down. You may go to the hour. Lot control to the week is possible, but then you know that you have 5 to 7 days worth of production that you need to investigate if your lot control is only to the week. So think about lot control, how it would affect your manufacturing organization, and think about any suggestions you might have if you work at a company, how you may improve lot control.